So, started out foggy this morning. There's an interesting looking fog bank over there. Or maybe I should call it clouds because it's halfway up a mountain. But how do you hide a mountain? When I pan over this way, I should be seeing Mount Rainier. Where'd it go? Somebody stole Mount Rainier. It's gone. Oh well, that's what you get on a foggy day in Washington. Mountains disappear. Really, it was there the other day. I saw it. Oh well, ain't that just lovely? I'm out of here. So I just spotted this. This is kind of cool. Oh, cave right there. There's a grouse up there. I scared it out of its wherever it was. And it flew up to the limb on one of these trees, and just as I get my camera in position to take a little video of it, what does it do? It flies away when I can't see it. But hey, that's what you get. Now right here, I swear there looks like there's a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a trail. Some of the brush that's in here is pushed down a little bit more than in other spots. Like there might be a little bit of animal activity going up that way in between those two trees. I don't know, maybe. Still hear the grouse, but I can't see it. Nope, no Bigfoot. Gotta check every now and then, though. I'd be pissed if one was following me and I didn't at least get some video of it. Alright. I got a GPS location a few minutes ago. It doesn't look like I have that much farther to go, maybe a half mile, according to Google Maps. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. It could dead end in 50 feet. It could go on for miles. It could split into another road. But we'll see. Let's see where the day takes me. Alright, so I'm a little further up on this road. And I came to this spot. Now, there's trees that have fallen over and they're cut up, pushed out of the way all over the place. That's either Forest Service or people coming up here keeping the trails clear for themselves. But I just ran into this. And this is really cool looking. I've never seen it. Maybe it's something more common. I'm not familiar what the tree is. It has a very smooth kind of bark on it. But it's laying down. It's been cut up. It's got new growth coming up out of it. At first I thought it was just the piece that was still in the ground where it had roots. But this is actually still growing. I wonder if it's putting out roots underground. I don't know if this will continue growing like this, but that's kind of interesting. There's more of it right here. They're not laying over like they started out as branches sticking straight up or sticking out of the tree and starting to go up towards the sun or hanging down. They're all going straight up. So obviously they started growing after this tree came down. For instance, right here. Perfect example of what I'm saying. Here's part of the tree. That started growing straight up from there. So, I don't know. Interesting. I don't know what this tree is, but interesting. So I followed this forest road. It's not on Google Maps. It's sort of an older, abandoned one. It's still marked, though. It's got a signpost marking it. I went down it. I've hiked down probably about half a mile. And the last, say, 50 yards behind me, the road's fine, perfectly drivable by just about anything. But I'm going to pan around here 180 degrees because this is really interesting to look at here. I'm standing on the road, or what's left of it. And this is the road ahead of me, all washed out. There was a tremendous amount of water moving through here at one time. I don't know if it was snow melt from this year. I don't know if they get enough snow up here in this part of Washington. But, wow. That's what's left of the road here. Yeah, there's big ATV ruts in here. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm going to go a little further here, see what I can see. So, I just came to this clearing probably about, I don't know, after following this road for about maybe 500 yards, maybe not even, maybe 250 yards. And obviously, there's a fire pit here that somebody had built. But it's a big open area. There's a fenced-in thing here. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to check it out. Looks like it might be some kind of a weather monitoring station or something. There's the road. It loops around from where I was standing. Almost makes a 180 degree turn over to this little clearing. But there's trees down all over the place here, and I got a fly that wants to buzz around my eyes and into my eyes. So I'm going to take a look here and see, because I'm curious. When I get a little closer, I'll start videoing it again. Alright, so I'm a little closer to it now. There's an anemometer up there for measuring wind speed and direction. And there's some kind of a panel box over there. I'm not sure what that's for. I'm not sure what this other pole is for. Looks like it had electricity going up to it, wired up to it. That's cut loose. See if there's any signs on it saying what it is. I'm kind of curious. It's got an antenna in there of some sort for transmitting. Looks like a solar panel on the other side. Got to be some kind of a weather station. Yeah, it's got a little solar panel there. Oh, it looks new, actually. I mean, there's a padlock on the box. Man, that looks brand new. So, I gotta say, hasn't been here very long. I mean, the whole thing looks really new, fairly clean looking. Uh, okay. Interesting thing to find in here. I don't think it's been here very long at all. Either that or it's been here a while and they just replaced everything on it. But interesting. All right. Well, never know what you're going to find when you start wandering around in the woods. Mr. Sasquatch. If somebody had yelled what, that would have been killer right now. Oh well, what can you do? I'm out of here. Yeah, it's a pretty big tree. So, that's just some of the stuff that I see when I hike. One of the reasons that I do hike. All over the place. You never know what you're going to see. You find some interesting stuff. And then, here, I ended my hike with this. Get back to my trailer. And there's this butterfly or moth or whatever it is just sitting on the roof of my trailer, flapping its wings or whatever it's doing. And that's about it for my day. Seeing some interesting stuff. Hiking around the forest. Ain't that just lovely? Well, I'm the Sarcastic Stranger, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.